Hey guys, welcome to Zeepkist. Don't you just hate it when you're driving along a track and this happens? Or maybe you've come across one of these situations. Well, today I'm going to show you the top 5 mistakes made in Zeepkist map building, and how to fix them. Let's get started. Starting off with number 5, not making the racing path obvious. Don't you just hate it when you're on a perfectly good run, and you end up lost and going the wrong way? This is a perfect example of the racing path not being obvious. The easiest solution to this problem is signage. But there are other ways to make your racing path obvious by using dedicated road pieces, boosters, or even checkpoints to guide the players in the direction that you want them to go. Number 4, unnecessarily high strength boosters. Unnecessarily high strength boosters can cause a track from going from a nice flowy track to somewhat of a khaki track. Recently I came across a track similar to this where the boosters set on the corners made it really hard to get a time because you kept smashing into walls instead of being able to complete the track. But if you're aiming for khaki, there's no issue with having high strength boosters in your tracks, because that's the aesthetic that you're going for. I myself am no stranger to making this mistake, and that's why unnecessarily high strength boosters made the list. Number 3, did you forget to add checkpoints? I may in fact be the biggest offender of this rule. Don't you just hate it when you spend countless hours working on a track just for someone to come along, find out that you didn't place any checkpoints and cut the entire track? Well, that's happened to me multiple times. And I'm here to say don't forget to add checkpoints to your tracks. Not only are checkpoints useful for anti-cheese, but they are also useful for giving valuable time information on long runs. And this is why forgetting to add checkpoints is number 3 on my list of biggest mistakes in Zeepkist map building. Number 2, boosters and corners. Boosters and corners cause unnatural racing lines that make it extremely difficult for new players to complete tracks. As you can see right here, the booster wants to push you to the outside of the turn, making an extremely unnatural racing line. Whereas just having enough speed going through a corner makes a really nice, natural, flowy racing line. Using the level editor Trails mod, you can see the difference between the two lines right here, shown in pink and green. And that is why boosters and corners makes the second spot on my list of biggest mistakes you can make in Zeepkist map building. Before we get to the number 1 spot, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's free, so why wouldn't you? And now, the number 1 spot of mistakes made in Zeepkist map building, and that is flat landings. Flat landings cause something known as a unity bounce. As you can see right here, as soon as my Zeepkist landed, it exploded. Exploding is not always the case. Sometimes it'll just throw your Zeepkist car up in the air on bounce. Or you can end up with broken wheels and an overall unsatisfying experience in the Zeepkist run. There's a very simple solution to this problem. Just add a simple landing ramp at the end of each jump, which will create a smoother landing and reduce risk of unity bounces. And that is the end of the top 5 mistakes made in Zeepkist map building, and how to fix them. If you think that I missed anything that should have been included in the list, please leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!